Hey guys, it's your girl Vaughn, and today is Vlogmas day 1010. Today I have for you guys a simple, affordable / drugstore makeup look for the Christmas season. So if you wanna see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Of course, you have to start with some lip care, and I'm using the Vaseline lip care. Then moving on to the eyebrows, I'm using the Selfish Cosmetics brushes in this video today. So using this double-sided spoolie to comb out my brows, and then going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee to underline and highlight my brows, as well as you'll see later on, I'm also going to put it all over my eyelids to act as my primer, even though there's actually no eyeshadow really in this look. But yeah, all the products of course will be listed down below, and the variety of products that I'm using in this video, except for one thing, are all under $100, and rightly so, and you'll see exactly why that one product is over $100. And of course all prices are noted in TT. So I actually forgot to put on my primer, so I'm using this one by Sacha. It's their Mattifier. It's the only primer, unfortunately, that I have that I believe is under $100. And look, I have on my antlers. We're in the Christmas season. So now to blend out the concealer on my eyelids, you can either use this sponge or your fingers. I'm going to use the sponge just because it's a bit quicker. Then I'm going in with my foundation. This is the Revlon Colourstay. You guys, I live by this foundation. It's like my favorite drugstore foundation of life. I am in the color Cappuccino. And you can either blend it out with a sponge or a brush. This is the AOA sponge. I bought this for around $30 in Belarus. Or you can use a brush if you want. Again, I'm using the Selfish Cosmetics brushes. And this is the JT06. Sorry, I have it upside down. I didn't even realize. It's a flat top dense brush, so that'll be perfect for blending out foundation. You guys, Selfish Cosmetics, they have two brush sets, a face set and an eye set. And now the face brushes are also available as individual brushes. So you can get specific face brushes. You know, you don't have to get the whole set, even though I recommend that you do. So just blending out that foundation everywhere, making sure to get it into the hairline as well as down, you know, on the neck. And just because I felt like I had on a bit too much, like I put on a bit too much foundation, I'm just going to use the sponge. Of course, it's a damp sponge, you guys. And just, you know, pat it across my face and take off a little bit of the excess. Then I'm going to go right back in with the same concealer I used before to highlight my face, under the eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. I prefer to blend out my concealer using the sponge, so that's what I'm doing here. And because I had a bit of the foundation on the sponge, I'm going to use that to like blend out the edges of the concealer. I have two setting powder options here. One is the Sacha Buttercup powder and the other is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting powder. I'm not too sure how much the Sacha Buttercup price is right now because I know it's been raising. But I'm pretty sure it's just about the same as the Fit Me. But today I'm going to be using the Sacha Buttercup. And I do not bake. I just take enough powder to set in the concealer usually. That was a huge mistake. So I'm just setting everywhere, and I like to pinch the sponge to blend out the concealer as well as to set the nose. Then I'm going in with the JT07 brush, and I use this as a powder brush. It's a nice fluffy brush, and I'm dusting off the excess setting powder. Now going into contour, I have this Nicka K Contour Duo that I got from Wonderful World. Has two shades, this darker brown that's really pigmented, and this lighter brown, more chocolatey brown, that you could use more so for bronzing. But I'm going in with contour using the GT03 brush, which is a bit of a tapered brush. And you guys, this ish is pigmented. Like, I literally tapped it and tapped off the excess, and this is what's going on. I paid probably around $20 for this, and it's such a great product. It's so pigmented, like wow. So after struggling, to blend that out and make sure it looked fine, it was a hot mess, you guys. So carrying that contour all around my face, that kind of 3E thing around the perimeters of my forehead, kind of bringing it into shading the sides of my forehead. But look at my cheekbone, like look at my cheeks though. Hey baby. And then, because I'm not really that much of a nose contourer, I literally use just whatever is left on the same brush, pinch the brush, and just dust whatever is on the brush on the sides of my nose, and that's my nose contour. I really don't go all scientific. But it looks like we're doing things. I'm gonna set the rest of my face now using the LA Girl Pro Face Setting Powder, I think. And you guys, I've used this. I've been used this. Like, use it. I'm in the shade Chestnut. Again, this is available in Wonderful World for around $30, I think. So I just like to set the rest of my face and really blend in, the setting powder with the under eye highlight as well as the contour. Make sure everything is seamless. Going in with blush, I think Sacha and even Jordana, good drugstore affordable options. So I used the one from Sacha, and this is in the shade Santa Fe. It's a lovely orange, for us deeper skin tones. And I use the same brush that I used to do my contour, just because I really wanted to blend it in, because you guys, you saw how that contour popped up on my face. And again, just to make sure everything is blended, I'm just going over it again with my powder brush. Now it's time for the eyes. So like I mentioned before, I'm not really doing much eyeshadow in this look. This is a simple look, easy for beginners, people who are now getting into makeup. So I'm using this fluffy brush from Selfish, the eye set from Selfish Cosmetics, and going into the more bronzier shade of the Contour Duo. Putting that color into my crease just as a starter color, and then as you'll see, I went in with the darker shade with a very light hand, very light hand, and added a bit more depth to the crease using that shade. And that did the trick for me. This is exactly what I wanted, just a bit of depth in the eye, or a bit of depth in the crease. Now for eyeliner, I'm using the Caramia waterproof eyeliner in black. This is actually the first time I'm using this, even though it's been sitting down in my collection for ages. I literally took off the plastic to do this video. This is available in Pennywise, probably no more than $22. And it's actually very pigmented. I was very surprised. It has a felt tip, kind of a fat felt tip to be honest, but I was able to work well with it and create a wing that I was satisfied with. I think the tip is sturdy enough and will work well for beginners. So we did that on the other eye. And then now I'm going in with my waterline eyeliner. I have two. This is the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner, and this is actually very creamy. I have it in other shades, so I can tell you, but I haven't opened this one yet because I also have this other one, the LA Girl Glide Gel Eyeliner. So I'm going to be using that. This one has glitter in it, but I can't really tell. I want a green eyeshadow. I have this trio from Sacha that I don't really use, but the product that is over $100 is this Charissa Canning Cosmetics Dessert Palette, which I have spoken to you guys about before, and I feel like you need it. Okay, so I'm going in with this green shade and this brush from LA Girl Cosmetics that I got again from Wonderful World. I found that the shape of the brush would work well under my eye, so I'm just going to blend out that eyeliner with that green shade, just for a very muted pop of color in the eye look. Now I'm going in with this kind of pencil brush and using this very yellow gold shade from the Charissa Canning Cosmetics palette. Such a great color, and I'm putting that in my inner corner. If you want this to pop a bit more, you can just spray your brush with, you know, your setting spray, and it will definitely pop more. I also like to bring up my inner corner highlight a bit into the crease. That's just a personal preference. So I like to do my brows last because I don't like all the powders, you know, getting into my very intricate brow work, even though it's really not that intricate. So I'm just brushing that out, and then I have two options for you guys. One is this Ruby Kisses Go Brow. It's a double-sided tool with the pencil on one side and the spoolie on the other. So if you're into that, you know, this one works well. So I'm just demoing it here for you guys. Or LA Colors has this brow tint that I think has like some hair fibers in it. But one thing with this is that you definitely need to make sure to wipe off the excess, because if you just go in with on your brow, you might like end up with a very heavy brow. So I like to start at the most full part of my brow, so like the mid area, then going into the tail, so that it will work off most of the product off of the brush, and then I will go in the front of my brow with whatever's left on the brush to fill in the front of my brow. And of course I just have to go and do the other side. So for drugstore mascara or affordable mascara, you know, if you have your drugstore favorite, you know, the Maybellines, the L'Oreals, I use the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, or of course Wonderful World and other smaller brands have their own options. So this one is by Absolute New York. The brands in Wonderful World are always coming out with new setting sprays. Right now I have this one from Nicka K. This is a finishing spray. Also I have this one from JCat that I got from Belarus for around $75. But tonight I'm using the Nicka K one. I mean, it's 8 o'clock at night. I'm putting on this makeup to take it right back off. Then for highlights, I'm using this one by LA Girl. It's their Strobe Light Strobing Powder, and this is in the shade 20 Watt, and it's such a pretty highlighter. And I'm going in with the JT02 brush from Selfish Cosmetics, just to, you know, put on that highlighter, high points of the cheekbones, the nose. I also like to dust it like on my brow bone as well. Again, we're focusing on the ease and simplicity of this makeup look. And of course, you can't forget the Cupid's bow. Oh my gosh, so cute. Then for lashes, I buy my lashes for the most part from Wonderful World. I've used these before, that's why they look so rank-a-dank. These are the Demi Wispies from Ardell, and I bought this lash glue from Wonderful World again for like $32, except I haven't seen this one recently, but I mean, there are other options. So I put on my lashes off camera, and then I'm going in for lips using the LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner in the color Vamp, a nice deep berry shade. I rave about these LA Girl liners. They are so affordable, like maybe for the most $20. I feel like it's $10 to $15, but maybe 20. Yet they are so creamy and soft, but not soft enough to break with each, you know, pull on the lip. Like, why would I ever buy a MAC lip liner? No thanks. And then because I find that this lip velvet in the shade You Only Live Once, I don't know if it's just my own, but the other lip velvets that I have don't do this, but I find that this color specifically is quite patchy on my lips, so I filled in my lips with the lip liner just to, you know, prevent that from showing. I feel like by now everybody has had experience with the Sacha matte lip velvet. I mean, if you haven't, let me know down below, but I feel like everybody has at least one. So that's it for the makeup look. You know, you throw on some cute earrings and it's just like, yo, who did your makeup? And then you'll be like, me, I did my makeup. Hope you guys liked the video and the look. I think it's a very simple yet effective look with the pop of color on the eyes and the bold lip. It's perfect for any event that you have within this season, you know, whether it be Christmas or New Year's Eve party. And again, I used all, in my opinion, affordable products in this video. Let me know if you agree. Comment down below what you think of the look, if you use any of the products that I've mentioned, if you think you might go and get any of the products that I've mentioned, and honestly, if you know somebody who's into makeup, I feel like all these products are good gift options. It is Christmas, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.